It's Pretty Little Liars, Ryogami. All right. So here's the thing. He does have yellow dots. I took them out and forgot to cover esters in this one and covered
Oh,
it in another one. So if you
okay.
zoom out,
Right.
now we're going to check for orange, gold versus yellow gloves. So next slide. Let's go to the residue.
See it.
Keep going.
Yep. Oh, there's yellow.
See, so there's yellow gloves there. Zoom in on the tie.
Well, I see yellow dots on it. Yeah.
We can't zoom in. So there's yellow dots on the tie. All right, next.
Oh, right there in the
Yeah, the
movie,
yellow
right?
dots were in the picture. You guys saw it, right? Yellow dots, and the gloves sometimes look orange and sometimes look yellow. So I don't I don't know. I mean, I think they're yellow. I think they're yellow, but I will say, go to the top right. The yellow in the gloves. No, actually, it does match the dots. Let's try in the next slide. Let's look at more images from the movie. All right, we don't see any here. Next one. We don't see any here. Next one. None here. Next one.
Uh huh.
Yes, the bottom left, we can't see. Doesn't show us.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that.
It's all right.
Let's look at this one up here. So we get yellow gloves. Can't really tell.
But it's like mustard. Look at the yellow below it.
Yeah, I know. It's not the coloring in the lighting. I think maybe.
Maybe.
You see down here, got the yellow one is Donna's tie here. No movie footage. That's it. We're done. But if you look at this guy, look at this guy. That's totally yellow and yellow. Oh, and look at that's not even. Uh,
Ben says, man, Sandy, stop it. No dots. I watched this movie hundreds of times. I don't want to download. He's kidding. But
okay, yeah, but there's dots all over his tie.
yeah, they're all over his tie.
Yeah, I don't remember the dots,
No,
but I don't remember the color of the gloves either. But I'm colorblind, so uh,
it's okay.
but I definitely don't remember dots.
Yeah, you don't need color to notice there's dots on something.
Right?
All right. Bomber remembers a golden yellow, not lemon yellow. So seeing all these lemon yellow ones look weird to Bomber.
My grandfather was colorblind too, so
And the dots just look so wrong to Ryu.
I guess there was a chance of me becoming colorblind, but it didn't happen. Right, right.
Yeah, I
Yes.
didn't know you could become colorblind. I just thought it was something that you either was born with, or you had, or you didn't have.
Yeah, I mean, I
No,
thought
he.
it was hereditary.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
was
know that was
saying that.
hereditary because my grandfather was right. Maybe
Yeah.
He was saying being born colorblind. There was a chance that he could have been born
Oh,
colorblind.
I gotcha. I
yeah,
gotcha.
because if it's hereditary, my grandfather had it. If it skips a generation, that would be me then, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
just a thought. I just like throwing
Yeah.
it
It
out
hasn't
there.
really bothered me. So, uh, yeah. I mean, I still see, 99% of the colors. I think just sometimes blue and green or something. I can't see
Okay,
correctly or something. I don't know. But
interesting.
yeah,
Well, what about your grandfather? Do you know, or your grandmother?
I don't know. Uh, I don't have any idea if anybody in my family was colorblind. I didn't even know I was colorblind until I was about 30, and I applied for a job and I had to take a colorblind test, and uh,
Yeah.
I didn't get the job because I failed the test.
Oh, that with a circle with all the dots in it and the
It was
words.
yeah, and they did it digitally initially. Like I was looking through like you know uh, something at the BMV when you do an eye test or whatever. And when I failed that, they actually got out an old school book, like it looked like from the 80s, and I did it on an actual book, and I failed them. I failed them both.
Yeah, that's what I
So
remember that from the old books. It had that circle with the letters in it. Do you see these
yeah,
letters in
right,
here?
exactly. Yeah, can you
Yeah,
see this number in the dots or
yeah,
whatever? What
yeah.
number do you see?
Yeah, I always pass them, so I guess I
Yeah,
know.
like that's crazy to me because like not crazy to me, but I mean it like that colorblind people can't see those because it's clear as day for me. Like I fly through them. It's like 8,
Exactly. Yeah,
36,
yeah, it's hard to
19, 4,
imagine.
7. Like I see
Right?
them really fast and just go through that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
exactly. It's hard to
I,
imagine it any other way other than what. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's hard to imagine not
But
being
what
able to see them.
what's
I
weird
hear
is like I don't feel like I'm colorblind. You know, like I've been I started painting and like I always loved art. You know, since a kid, and like actually started painting at 18 and been doing it. You know, since then. So like 30 years or 20 years. I'm bad. I don't want to do math right now. But anyway, you know what I mean? So like I see colors and my buddies taught me about color theory and what colors, and I can see colors. I just somehow, yeah, every once in a while there's like that blue shade or that green shade that I can't see. Uh,
you.
so
I
I always have
recorded over
to
someone's
ask.
TLC tape. I put NWO on NWA.
What'd you say?
All right, so
I,
I'm
I
sorry.
taped over
Really
someone's
quickly,
TLC tape.
I'm sending you the Seinfeld logo. Jackie wanted to look at it, and for the people that joined us after, can you get up?
What happened, Sandy? You disappeared.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I thought it was me.
No, yeah, I see the TLC. I just think of the tape. I didn't have my NWA tape at the time, so I recorded it on top of her TLC.
Oh,
Straight out of
oh yeah,
Compton.
right. The TLC. Is she covering that tonight?
What's that?
Is she covering the TLC tonight?
Yeah, we're doing it right now. I got it
Oh, okay,
shown,
cool.
but she's disappeared.
Oh yeah.
She'll be back. Every time I think of that, that's all I can think of is when I recorded over someone's TLC on their tape, and they were so choked.
That's funny. Yeah, I never had to record over a tape that I'd bought. Like, uh, I could always find like a blank tape around.
No, I
She's
couldn't
back.
find it. I
My
couldn't find a
internet,
blank tape at the time, so I recorded over the TLC.
my internet went out for a minute.
Okay.
What the heck? I didn't do that. I didn't do this.
You didn't do what?
It's on the screen. I didn't do this.
What, to donate?
It just posted for me, new to streaming or looking to level up. Check out StreamYard and get $10 discount.
Oh,
Heart eyes.
okay. $10.
That's weird.
That isn't that the thing that if that's the thing that you have to put on in your description if you don't have a paid subscription to StreamYard.
No, I have it in my description because they made me an affiliate.
Oh,
So
yeah, that
it's in my description. Like, hold on, I'll get it up in 1 second. Let me get it in
I
my
just chatted.
notes.
That's funny though.
Yeah, it says shameless commission plug StreamYard. Need an advanced, easy to use streaming platform? Try StreamYard today. Free, premium, and business solutions available. Using my link gives new accounts a 7-day free trial and $10 off your first month of StreamYard Premium. Click the link below to get started. And then I have an FCC disclosure because if you earn anything off an affiliate link, you must disclose it. So I have an FCC disclosure underneath it.
Huh.
But mine doesn't
That's
say that. It forced
oh,
it on you. Yep, it did.
yeah. It's weird. Yeah, I was gonna say it's weird that it just yeah. put that in the chat for you automatically.
Yep.
But your chat was acting up. It was kind of weird when you were doing the show with Boston Ray the other night. Because like I was watching on one device in Ray's channel, and one like I was looking at your chat on the other on my other phone, and it was popping up like stuff that you would say would show up as Ray on his channel.
Oh no, that's normal. That's because
Right.
we're sharing on one station. Like we're using my StreamYard, but we're sharing the multiple channels. So because we're sharing the multiple channels, we post whenever Ray or I type, it posts on both channels. So you're seeing
Right.
it on Ray's channel and you're seeing it on my channel. So it's there twice in StreamYard.
Right, but it was still under his name. Like whatever you would post in there, it would on his channel. It was coming up under his name.
Right, that's what it does. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It comes up as Ray, and on
Mhm.
my channel it comes up as me.
Yeah, I was getting confused because I'm like looking. I'm like they're both saying the exact same thing over and over again. Like, yeah, sorry, I didn't get it, but yeah, if that's normal, then
Yep, it's normal.
all
That
right,
is normal.
that's funny.
Let's see. I'm gonna bump that. I'm gonna bump this, and then I'm gonna add Seinfeld. Jackie, we have covered Seinfeld before. If you're talking about the dot above the I, we've covered that. But we'll show it because we haven't talked about it in a long time. Teresa found that one. So, you know it's a long time ago if Teresa found it.
Yeah.
So I got a question. If while you're looking that up, have you ever covered a change in the song Africa by Toto? Like any
Oh
changes?
yeah, that's been covered, yes. The
What was it?
the I bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh, yeah. Mm,
Yeah, it's been covered.
yeah, I don't know how I missed that one.
Oh,
I
dang,
didn't
that's
cover it.
better.
Well, I mean, we've talked about it, but I didn't find
Oh,
it.
Uh,
I had to
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
I just discovered it like the other night during Hebrew show. Someone made a comment about I missed the rains or missed the rain, uh, and put like music symbols next to it. So I'm like, I know it was always rains, and so I went to check, and then I heard blessed. I'm like, what?
And
So
it was miss. Yes, I missed the rains. Yes.
yeah, right. That's what I always thought it was. I missed the rains down in Africa, and it still sounded like that. But the only reason I noticed it was because I had the closed caption on.
Yeah.
Uh, And so then I went and checked, and it was the closed caption and the real lyrics and everything was all saying blessed, but it still sounded like mist to me. And I listened to the covers, and I listened to it like 20 times.
That's weird. That happens, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I just now discovered that, but obviously I'm not the first.
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Flicker?
no, I am a little short on to get cigarettes.
Oh, donate now.
I am $1 short. Oh wait, I can give a custom tip. Let's see if that
Donate
fixes it.
now.
I'm seeing if that fixes it. Hold on. Okay, no, I'm okay. I just have to give them a little bit less tip. That's all. We're good.
Get him next time.
That's what they said a long time ago. Just take a bit off the tip.
No, I would never. I would never order from them and have somebody drive here without, you know, you know.
Yeah.
Giving him a tip. Yeah.
Yep.
I gave everybody a $3 tip. Is that not good?
It depends. You're supposed to give 20. I would say if it's good service, 20% at least. If it's bad service, I don't believe in not tipping unless you didn't get what you were supposed to get. Because it depends on where too. Like at a restaurant, if it's the food, it's not the waitress's fault. They didn't cook it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
But if they're completely ignoring you, they're being rude to you, you're paying for you're tipping for service.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I see nothing wrong with not tipping them if the service is absolutely horrible.
I used to be excellent service delivering my pizzas, and only sometimes I'd get a tip. That was annoying.
Yeah, that's wrong to me.
Yeah.
Because in the U.S., guys, for those of you don't know, it's mandatory. Tipping is mandatory. Um,
But that was back
in
in
the
the
service
80s.
industry,
So. Was it
and it
different in the 80s? I don't know.
no, no, the Restaurant Association of America um, decided one day back in the Great Depression, maybe even earlier,
Oh.
that that the customer was to pay half the salary. And when you in not all, but like most, I would say 95% of service industry workers get paid $2.40 an hour or less. I believe the minimum wage is $2.40 now for service workers. Just $2.40 an hour. And the Restaurant Association decided that, the customers should pay half the salary. So that's why tipping is mandatory in the United States. Most are not making minimum wage, like the minimum wage that's determined for each state.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the way in Canada. I mean,
Let me
oh,
see.
man.
Let me see if it's changed because I haven't been a waitress in a while.
No,
Yeah, it was 215 when I was a server, and
when
now
I
it's
was
Minimum
probably
delivering
wage.
pizzas, I would rarely get a tip, and it was annoying because I was always like
like
the fastest I could get.
Minimum wage for servers. No,
Fast as
not in
our
Los
fast can
Angeles.
be.
Two
yeah, I thought here they
thirteen
changed it
per
to like
hour.
5.
So I was making good money at $2.40 an hour. It's $2.13 an hour. So the waitress that's serving you, except for certain locations, some places do give them a base minimum wage that's normal, but most do not. So your waitress is making $2 an hour. So you really shouldn't stiff them if unless they're doing like the worst of the worst of the worst. And that's why you'll see TikToks and stuff of waitresses saying, if you don't expect a tip, go to McDonald's. I'm not your
Yeah,
servant, I'm your server.
Yeah.
I'm being nice to you while I'm having the worst day of my life because you're supposed to tip me. So if I expect you to tip me, I'm going to treat you well. It's like that.
I was a
It's a
pizza
give and
driver,
take.
minimum wage, with no tips. I mean, I very rarely got a tip, and I was a good. I made the pizzas too. I had to make them and then deliver them.
See, and that's messed up. If you made the pizzas, you should have been getting at least real minimum wage.
Yeah, I got stiffed.
That's so wrong.
yeah.
You're making me hungry for pizza. Please stop talking about pizza.
No, I don't like pizza anymore. I'm so sick of it.
No.
That's
But
I'm
yeah,
right
it's
now. I'm
not the
having a hard time
waitresses.
trying to figure out something to order. I don't know what to get. I got to get something quick. I'm something hungry. I'm hangry. That's what's happening. I'm starting to get hangry, so I'm fighting it.
And the sickening part is there's jobs where they still get tips and they get tipped better than waitresses do, in my opinion. Like my ex-husband was a valet. Okay? He got paid $15 an hour and tips. Driving
Park a
people's
truck.
cars
Yeah, valet is an
into a
awesome
garage.
job. I worked
Hmm.
I worked as a valet for like 2 years, and yeah, I made like 12.50 an hour plus tips, and I was valeting at like country clubs and
Oh yeah,
uh,
that'd be cool.
like Les Wexner. We had the contract for Les Wexner, the owner of Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Works. and we do his party there. It was crazy. That was some crazy money.
Yeah,
I
and
ordered goulash. What?
the thing is, you have to be able to run fast.
Yeah, and park backwards, or back end parking usually. But
Oh, I can do all of that.
Paramar posted a link if anyone's curious about the state minimum wage, but the state minute for tip people. For tipped
I should have been
people.
having people arrested then, huh?
But like I know, like I think Applebee's or one of those chains, they actually pay minimum wage plus tips. I could be wrong about Applebee's, but like some chain restaurants pay minimum wage, not the 213. But I worked at diners, and diners, I was getting paid $2.40 an hour in Philadelphia, and bellhops get good money. They get paid full wage plus tips. Um, People who clean your room, maids, they usually get a full wage plus tips. I don't know. It just seems like waitresses and waiters get and not only that, guys. A waiter or waitress doesn't even keep all their tips. You also have to pay the bus boys. You got to tip out some of your like a percentage of your tips to the bus
and
boys for
bartender.
cleaning your tables. So we're not only getting like we have to get half our salary from our tables, but then we pay the salary part of the salary for the bus boys. It's so messed
Yeah.
up.
I always thought it was so annoying. I mean, a restaurant. I mean, people walking from the kitchen to your table, and and that's as far as they go. But you're delivering. You're driving for a mile or two to bring it there. I mean, and you don't get a tip. That's ridiculous. I always thought that drove me nuts. I didn't have that job long.
But on the flip side, I don't agree with Uber drivers, Postmates drivers, those people. You'll see like viral videos of them like throwing food, being rude because they didn't get a tip from the people.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Those people, no, it's not. Those people did that on purpose because they can see ahead of time whether or not they're getting a tip.
Oh, okay.
There's even a place now to write like cash tip, so they know they're going to get a tip in cash when they get there.
Yeah.
But they can choose not to pick up the order, and that's why I'm like, oh, well, I could lower the tip, but that might make it longer to get to me. But I don't care. It's only a 50-cent decrease.
Well, what is their money that they make? Like in comparison to servers, as far as like what do they get paid from Uber Eats or whatever compared to the tip? Like, is it 50% or is
I don't know.
is it
I don't know.
it's like a 213 or is it like $5 an hour?
Got no idea.
I
But the
don't
automatic
know.
tip, right? You got to choose one of the tips on the bottom. I seen
Uber
one tip the other day was
Eats.
$10. They wanted me to tip $10. I'm like, get out of here.
Uber Eats drivers are typically paid are not typically paid a fixed wage. They are considered independent contractors and earn per delivery, plus any tips they receive. So yes, they are getting a base wage for the delivery, plus tips.
Right, but yeah. So I guess it depends on how much per mile that they get, or if you're making a 5 mile delivery or
There you go.
a 10 mile delivery, or
Their earnings fluctuate based on factors like the number of deliveries, the distance traveled, and the demand in their area. Because there's stuff like surge pricing. Like right now, the cigarettes are $1 more than they were last time I ordered them.
Right.
So it's probably surge
interesting.
pricing. So,
Yeah, it makes it stupid here. Though. Like the Domino's, for instance, they have a $5 delivery charge, and you're supposed to pay a tip on top of that. So that's why that's crazy.
Right, but I
yeah,
think like pizza delivery drivers, I don't think they generally make like, I mean, I think they make more than 213, but probably not like maybe minimum wage. I don't know. Yeah, that's But apparently they make more than Uber drivers because all the restaurants around here are all going to Uber or
Yeah, everything's gone up here. Everything's gone Uber or DoorDash or whatever. Yeah,
yeah. So it's apparently cheaper for the restaurants to use Uber Eats
it must be.
or Grubhub or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The restaurants I used to get straight from the restaurant delivery, they don't do it anymore. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold off on ordering because I have 2 left, so I'll just wait. I'll wait until I have 1 left and then I'll order. It's gonna take 14 to 29 minutes, and we're on the new one, so there's only 2 more left. There's only 2 presentations left, so.
Okay.
All right. This may have been covered, but it's the first I am hearing this, so
Yeah.
I need to ask you. In 1999, a song by TLC hit the airwaves.
Straight out of Compton.
You could not escape the song. It was played everywhere. I knew these words by heart, but not anymore.
Yeah. Especially if you played my version.
The song title is not different. It's how I remember it. But the lyrics are wrong. Which word do you remember here? Scrub or scrubs? In the chat, scrub or scrubs? I don't want no scrub or I don't want no scrubs.
I don't think I know the song.
Okay, so Paramarv says scrubs.
What's the name of the song?
Scrubs is the TV show. Yeah, there is a TV show called Scrubs,
Yeah.
but this song was before that. I don't want no scrubs for Ben. Jackie doesn't know the song.
Neither do I. What's the name of it?
No, it's called No Scrubs.
That's the name of the song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't listen to the end of the song. I'm going to pull the song up. I'll get the copyright. I don't mind. I got to see if the end of the song is different. Okay. Bomber says scrub.
I was gonna listen to it on my own, so you didn't get a copyright.
Heart Earth Hello says scrub. Guys, you can see this now. We have 2 answers in the chat.
Yeah.
People are remembering both.
Yeah, I remember Scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. And then she immediately says, a scrub is a guy who, whatever. So
I
she says
don't want
scrub right
no.
after.
A guy is a scrub that won't that don't get can't
They
get
won't
no
get
love
no
from
none
me.
from me.
Can't
Or,
get
yeah.
no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
So yeah, she says both right, close together. But yeah, I
Paramarv, I appreciate it, but I can't click links. They just go up on the screen. It says, whoa, this was loaded on the radio from Ben. Hey, Splatter,
Yes.
grab this link. He said you can play the song in here.
Oh. Huh? Okay. Where is it?
Just get it in another tab. Paramarv. TheGenius.com TLC No Scrubs lyrics.
Oh. Okay.
I don't want you to pull it up yet. I just want you to have it in another tab to share it when we're ready.
Oh man, I'm way off. I gotta go way down the list to get it. Okay, I'll just hit the button here. There we go. Oh, don't go back on that Wonder Wall. Please get off the Wonder Wall. Okay, where's this? Sandy lyrics. Okay. I was just listening to them sing it. They're saying no scrub throughout the song. I
No,
don't
we're
want
gonna
no
get
scrub.
Splatter. Wait, yeah,
Oh,
I gotta go through the presentation.
okay. Why, I didn't think it would make any difference.
Oh, I don't want the 30-second sample anyway. I want to hear the very end of the song. So
Right.
I have to get the YouTube video. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard the song before. I was just listening to it. Just homework.
You never heard the song before?
No, I've never been into that type of music.
All right. When we're ready for it, Splatter, it's gonna be in the private chat.
I've always been a metalhead.
All right. So we're gonna go on.
Okay.
So here's a sticker you can buy. I don't want no scrubs. 1,000,000% it was scrubs in my past. Because she was talking about many. I don't want no scrubs. They said scrub in the rest of the song. A
Yeah.
scrub is a guy. But the chorus matched the title. No, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Do you remember Scrubs too? Yeah, it's Scrubs 100. Have the album, says Angels Don't Fall.
Listen to it again. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, we can go on. We're going to hear the first part in a minute. It's in the presentation. So here's the lyrics. No, I don't want no scrub. No, I don't want no scrub. I don't want no scrub. That was all scrubs in my past.
Oh,
All right,
weird.
next.
Okay. I
Yeah,
believe you.
me too.
So here's the current reality. I don't want no scrub. Repeatedly.
Yep. That's I was just hearing. I just like I said, the song I was just listening to.
Okay, next.
One
All right,
song
pause
in the
it.
United States.
Pause it. Okay. Candace Owens even remembers the title as No Scrub. So I have to keep an eye on that in case that becomes No Scrub. Currently, the title still says No Scrubs. And then I heard them sing Scrub. But listen how Candace says the title. Hit play.
Was TLC's No Scrub. Take a listen.
No, I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
One song.
They sing Scrub, guys.
Was that good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to play the actual song. I have it in the private chat. Let's go on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I never heard the song until just this minute.
It was never Scrub. It was always Scrubs in that line for me.
I can't argue either which
All right,
way.
so here the title is still No Scrubs.
Yep.
There's that sticker again. Go on.
1999, no scrubs. Yep.
Someone did what's it called?
Art.
Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the name of things? I'm serious. I used to do this.
Well, you've been hanging around me for too long because I get that all the time.
I used to it's a type of needle pointing, like a crosshatch.
Crochet?
Crochet?
No, not crochet, no. Is it crosshatch? No. No, it's not
Oh.
needlepoint. It's got a name where you make little X's with the needles. Not tapestry. Hold on. I'm gonna Google it because it's gonna drive me crazy.
My kid would know in a heartbeat. She does this kind of stuff all the
Oh,
time.
not calligraphy.
I have no idea.
No, calligraphy is a different thing too.
They guessed all the answers I would have guessed.
Yeah. Knitting, doodling.
Cross stitch. It's cross stitch.
Cross
So there's a
stitch.
cross stitch at the top where they wrote out no scrubs.
Yeah.
No scrubs t-shirt. I don't want no scrubs.
Coffee mug.
Thank you for trying to help, guys. But yeah, it's cross stitch. Here's an embroidered shirt. No, I don't want no scrubs. One of those stupid cards. I don't want no scrubs. T-shirt because I don't want no scrubs. Next. No, I don't want no scrubs. No, I don't want no scrubs. No, I don't want no scrubs. Next.
Up your scrubs.
Which do you remember? Scrub works as a plural, but it was scrubs for me 100%. Let me know what you remember in the comments below. And now we're going to go watch the video and get a copyright.
Uh-oh.
No 30 cents on this video.
Oh.
Well, we just talk over it for a minute up until the line
No,
comes up.
It doesn't matter. It's okay. It used to matter. It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you gonna send it to me, or have you already?
It's in the private chat.
Okay. Must be the last one down here, I guess.
Yes.
I'm guessing. Whoa, pause. Pause. I hate when it does that. Okay, go away. Come here. And full screen.
All right. So here's parts we're listening for. When
You
they
ready?
say no, I don't want no scrubs, which is now scrub. But at the end, they sing no scrubs.
Just at the
Nice
very
and
end of
slow.
the. Okay.
Well, not in the end. It's like the bridge before the very end. Like they do like a bridge and then they go back to the chorus again. So
You don't want me
that
to play the
bridge
whole
is what I
song, do
want to
you?
hear. Do they sing scrub or
do you?
scrubs? Yeah, we'll play it to that part. All right, let's go. I mean, it's too late now. I was gonna tell you play it at like double speed. That might make a difference, but don't worry about it. Just play it. It's fine. It's too late now. It already played. It's all right.
Well, we're only 17 seconds.
It doesn't matter. It's YouTube. It's fine.
Okay. Because I didn't want. Okay, it's all up to you.
Yeah, just play it. Absolutely not. It was not scrubbed. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm so
I
upset.
have
Yeah, I
no.
agree with that. It was definitely scrubs with an S there at that part too, not just the main chorus part for me.
Even like at the very end here, I don't see scrubs anywhere.
No, splatter. That was the part I was looking for. Everything's good. We heard it all.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know the song, so I'm just neutral.
Yeah, no.
100%
A million,
neutral.
trillion, gazillion %. It was scrubs.
Well,
The
I believe you.
title.
'Cause your reaction on the phone, whatever, this morning. Yeah.
The title is no scrubs.
Yeah.
They don't sing scrubs in the song. It's all scrub.
Yeah, it's like Painted Black.
Yeah.
The title's wrong.
It was scrubs on the radio for like a year. It was scrubs on the radio every single time I ever heard it. I only learned of scrub when Candace said it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I immediately went to my messenger group,
Still.
freaking out, saying, I write, I'm listening to Candace Owens to fall asleep and almost spit my drink on my iPad. It was no scrubs TLC. The song and they sing, I don't want no scrub. No scrub, I can't. Okay, good night. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, I didn't understand what Candace Owens had to do with no scrubs, but
Yeah, she said it and she said scrub. She
yeah,
like made this buh sound and I was like, oh no, that is wrong. I freaked
funny.
out. That's like who will save your souls instead of soul. Like, no, it's so wrong. I can't. All right, guys. We are coming to the last Mandela effect of the night. It's a long one, though. It's a two-parter, technically. As soon as Splatter pulls it up.
It must be this one, I'm guessing. I'm hoping.
The history one, yeah.
Is there?
I wrote a title for it.
Is this the one? You don't see it, never
I
mind.
don't see anything.
I
yet.
know, I realize. I'll get it up and then you can see. Because like I said, the stupid blue doesn't, and I can't really tell.
Yeah, but I wrote titles above each one.
Okay, then it is the right one. I got it.
Yeah, so the link wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But you're still not sharing.
No, I'm getting there. There you go.
Okay. In February 2024, I saw some things that I had never seen before. From the early mid 20th century, these all could have been covered by someone and I missed it, or they could be things I missed myself throughout history that aren't even Mandela related. I'll let you decide if you think these are new to our reality or not. The first one, both Splatter and Hebrew had known about. So maybe this was part of history I just missed. But maybe they're just both from the current reality. So I'm going to ask anyway. I have to cough again.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yes or no? In your past, did German soldiers destroy railroad tracks with a train car? Yes or no in the chat. Man, that now there's a referral link button. It wasn't there before. When I remember how it came up, I was trying to click a comment. There was no button. Now there's a button on top of the last comment.
Weird.
So I can't read the comment. I see Jackie, Mick, and who share your referral link button. Like, stop it. StreamYard, stop this. This is bad. I'm taking screenshots. I'm messaging them how much I hate this.
Do you think it could be anything to do with the fact that, like, I don't know, it was maybe like 10 minutes before that comment popped up from you that I started sharing on my StreamYard since I have the free
No.
account?
No.
Okay.
This is StreamYard doing updates, and I hate them.
Oh, I got you.
And I'm not the only one. Like I said, that panel that you weren't here yet. Noelle went on a panel that I had to go to, and the guy was complaining about the same things I'm complaining about in StreamYard.
I got you.
Yes, it's the last one. Hold on, I'm trying to find the answers. Hold on. I mean, 5 hours isn't a short show, Jackie.
No.
It is for
Longer
you.
than any other show.
It's better than any other show too.
Aw, thank you. Well, you're on it too, so you're pat yourself.
Well,
on the
I'm
back.
glad to be a part of it, and that you share your show with letting me be on here.
Okay, so Ben, when you say probably in Europe but not in the States, you're saying probably
What?
like, yeah, they probably did, but you didn't know about it. That's what I'm asking. Yes or no? Did they do this in your past? Do you remember this? Not do you think, do you remember? Heart Earth says, again, you're going to say yes so they couldn't be followed, question mark. So you're telling me what you think the answer will be. I want to know what you remember. If you don't remember it, say no.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
So Sarah says no.
Ah, okay. Then Ben changed. No, then.
No, Ben is yep, 100%.
you'll see it. It's coming up.
My grandfather was one of the liberators of 45th Inch World War II, the most decorated unit in all warfare. They captured. That's amazing. All
Wow.
I know is that my grandfather stormed the beaches of Normandy. I don't know what like infantry he was in or anything like that. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here too, Bomber.
Here too.
Nope.
Oh, then wait. Ben says, "Oh, then no."
I told you, you'll come across it.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. The Germans destroying the railroad tracks.
I just don't want to sleep 12 hours again. Wow, why won't I stay on the stage? Bomber says I'm German and never heard of this, but I learn more every time I research World War II. That's fair. Like I said, it could just be info we didn't know.
And it could be hidden because, like I said, the history is written by the winner, right?
It's
They
also not
hide a lot of
hidden.
stuff and they change the stuff and whatever.
No, it's in a war museum in Germany. It's not hidden. But we can go on.
But you know what
Oh
I
wait,
mean.
Josh, was it a yes or a no for you?
No, I don't remember the Germans destroying railroad tracks with train cars, but I was never a huge history buff for World War II until the Mandela effect.
Gotcha.
Mandela effect came along and made it all way more interesting.
I mean,
Yeah, it
in
made everything
college,
more interesting.
I had a history class just on like wars that the U.S. was involved in. So like the Civil War, Revolutionary War, World War One, World War Two,
Boy, Nightbot is
um,
spanning the chat.
Korean War. It was just a history class about the wars, and we learned about the tech. So I don't understand why I didn't see this.
Yeah, Bomber, whereabouts you from in Canada? East Coast, Central, or West?
Jackie, I don't reply to anybody's messages on show nights. All I do is get up, I work, I do the show, and I go to bed. That is my day when I do shows. Every night. Every night that I do a show. And this week I have a show with Ray coming up. So I have to research for that. And then that's on Thursday. And then so I'm off I'm just off tomorrow and I'm off Friday. And those days I gotta prepare for the next shows. So this week is just a mess. This week is a mess of shows. It's just constant shows recently.
Yeah,
I
I
was
noticed.
sick,
I noticed.
and then
You're,
a lot of shows. What were you gonna say, Josh? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I noticed. I noticed when I got kicked out and was looking that you already had the show for Ray posted. Because
Yep.
I clicked on my YouTube channel. I'm like, there was two Sandy Diva in the top row. I'm like, oh, she's already got another show coming up.
Yep.
So.
There's another one coming up with Ray on Thursday.
Well, I'm just
Nice.
curious because I'm over here on the West Coast.
Like you can ask people, like their imaginationary man. I have like months of messages to reply to him. I have not had a chance to. Like it's the only people that I'm talking to in Messenger on show days is my Messenger group about the show.
Oh,
That's the only thing. I go in there to post stuff about the show and to send splatter stuff for the show, and then that's it. And then I'm back to work. I'm rarely in Messenger.
yeah, we learned some stuff, of course.
Yeah, it's nothing about you. It's just that I am busy. I can't be in Messenger and writing presentations at the same time. I can't be in Messenger and researching presentations at the same time. And I can't be in Messenger while I'm working on the artwork either. Like I have to stop what I'm doing. And as you can see, I was an hour late. I I don't have time to stop. I'm dealing with an iPad that's super slow. Things crash, things spin. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to stop and talk and just take a break.
Well, Oiler Greg, look at that. Standing firm with his answer.
Yeah, Oiler Greg remembers it.
Make time. Yeah, sure.
You can go on, Splatter.
Okay,
They
I'm just
answered.
kidding. Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I could have just missed the railroad plow, otherwise known as the, I'm going to butcher this, Shining Wolf, Rail Wolf, or Schwellenplug,
Oiler
Schwellenplug,
plug. That sounds good.
sleeper plow. Because I truly have never seen anything like this before, have you?
Is that dragging behind the boxcar
Yeah.
That's the
and
Ripping up.
destroying
caboose.
the track after behind it?
Yep.
That's the caboose car.
Wow. Can't say I've ever seen that.
I've never seen that in my life.
No.
Go ahead, Splatter.
Boy, it's just more of it. Yeah, kind of make it hard to use after that.
No, I don't need a break, Jackie. I'm just managing my time so I can get everything done. That's all.
Yeah, because Sandy's a hard worker.
Unfortunately.
Well, you're passionate
right.
about what you do, so
Yes. But like I don't. I wish I had more time to check emails, check messages, but comments. I am so far behind in comments because I don't have time to stop and read them. I am so far behind in comments. It's crazy. The German forces would destroy the railroad tracks after they passed over them to slow down American and Allied forces. They were famous for doing this. How have I never heard of this?
apparently not that famous.
Well,
I've never heard of it either.
I would say famous in this reality.
Famous secret?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they didn't invent this thing in our reality. There are a few other train cars from this same time period that I want to ask you about. Again, it's most likely just info I never knew, but
Yeah.
I need to ask in case they are Mandela.
I just figured they blew up bridges and they destroyed roads, and why not destroy railroad tracks too, right?
Yeah, but it's about the fact that it's a train car. I've never seen the train car before. All right, take these in, people. We'll zoom in after I read.
Yeah.
Do you recall these train cars? All were used to clear snow from the railroad tracks. Some pushed the snow, some ground the snow up, others used air to blow the snow, and one melted the snow with jet engines. Are any of these new for you? Zoom in and let them see the differences.
It's like a big version of that snowblower flamethrower for sidewalks. Remember?
Yep.
That's a super version of it.
All Are any of these new for you guys? You know what I remember? I just remember like a shovel in front of the train. That is what I remember.
Yeah, the
Just a
big cow catcher
regular,
thing, right? Yeah.
yeah, like a V-shaped shovel in front of the train. That's all I remember. I don't remember any of these. Wow, I have seen 2 of the 5, says Euler Greg. Which 2?
Yeah.
If you just go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which ones have you seen before?
I thought I
Yes.
remembered you covering the one with the jet engine thing melting the snow once
No,
before. Have you not?
No, I've only covered handheld ones that they sold to wives in the past.
Yeah.
A snowplow on the front, so Heart Earth remembers that like I do. None. Ben remembers none like I do. Euler Greg remembers 2 and 3. The fan one that blows it towards whatever's there, houses, farms, whatever. That's the top, middle, and right.
Yeah.
And the wedge. He remembers the wedge.
It's not even shown here.
Lone Eagle may have gone over these, says pushing buttons.
What?
If so, I missed it. I do not recall Lone Eagle covering these, but I did not see all of Lone Eagle's shows.
Well, he freaked right out on me on one show. It felt so
I only
weird.
talked to him once, and he was kind of rude to me.
Yeah, he went right into his camera. He's like looking right at me, like yeah. It felt so weird. Someone
But
over there, like yelling at me, like personally.
he was going through some stuff at the time that I was unaware of, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, I know. It was the weirdest thing ever. And of course, he deleted that.
Wait, let me check the
Right
chat for
after.
something. I'm checking the chat for answers still, and I'm looking for something.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute.
So just keep it here.
Yeah, stay there. Bomber says these look very German. Like if someone asked them where these came from, I would say probably Germany. No, some of these were American. Euler Greg says fascinating. Maybe, says pushing buttons. I guess about Lone Eagle.
What?
I don't know. Okay, we can go on.
Okay, just said big boobs. That's all.
All right, so here's pictures of these. More pictures. So you could see them better.
Oh yeah, they look better in color. That's for sure.
Yeah. Like that fan on the red and black one, that's crazy. How many blades does that thing have? Alright, I am ordering the cigarettes now. There's only one left. Well, actually, wait. Let me go see if I can take 1 or 2 from Joey. And then I'll just wait till after the show, so I don't have to leave during the last presentation. Like, for, long. It'll take me 2 seconds to try to take them from Joey. So I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
If we come to words, Josh, can you please take over while I'm gone?
Well, you want me
Sure.
to keep going?
Thank you. What? No, I'm just muting while I go out there. I'll be right back. You can go on, Spider.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, Mom.
So what are we looking at? Sorry, I had to step away for a minute.
Oh, we're looking at the snow blowers that are on the trains. Oh,
Oh.
this is double action. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the jet engines, that is the weirdest one ever. I mean, I
Yeah,
can see
right.
these other things, but the jet engines, that's just
Yeah,
weird.
right. It would melt the snow, but you think about it, it would it could, damage the integrity of the wood and the railroad ties
And
that are,
you'd
going
go
across.
deaf. And,
You know what
and
I
if
mean?
you're on the train car with it, you'd be deaf.
I'm already back. I didn't want to
As
interrupt you
far as I
guys.
know, jets are really loud.
Yeah.
Well, I was two huge fans would be really loud too.
Yeah. Well, you see, look at this guy covering his ears over here. See? Well, it looks like he is. Maybe he's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember like the little triangular, plow thing in the front, pointed at the front and, plowing off the snow as
This
it
one
went
here.
along.
Yeah, the cow catcher type thing. Yeah. This
All
one.
right,
Yeah.
we can go on because they're just focused on other things.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so we have a video. You can let it play. There's no sound.
Well, there's no
Here's a
sound.
video clip of the blowing snow from the giant fan train. Engines were mounted side by side on a 12-ton something. I may skip ahead in this video because it was too long.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm skipping ahead.
It looks like it's sped up. Yeah.
I say they're loading them up, and then it should skip to them melting the snow. Oh no, it's restarting. All right,
Oh
it's on the
no.
next slide.
Yeah. There we are.
Yeah. So these are the jet engines that melted the snow on the tracks nearly instantly. So this is actually there. Yeah, see, it's blowing the snow and melting.
Wild.
All right,
Yep.
next.
Like
Hey,
I
Rick
said, those people
Sanchez.
that are right there beside those jet engines, they'd be deaf. They have to be. Or they
Let me see if
became
the
deaf.
price of the cigarettes changed. No, it didn't. Okay, good. Because I was looking at the time. Sometimes they can do that. We're good. Okay. One more thing I forgot to mention that the train cars were sold in model form. This makes it even stranger for me that I never saw these, as my dad and uncle loved model trains. So I grew up around them. You're going to tell me they never had these trains? They had
Yeah.
the train that tore up the tracks and the trains that got rid
I,
of the snow. All of them. All of them were available in model train form.
I was wanted a model train set, but never able to get one.
We had one that went around the Christmas tree.
Never had enough space.
But my uncle had like a whole setup in his garage with like the hills and the houses and towns.
Yeah, my mother had a friend that had that. I went to go see his one time, and it was like huge. Oh, what's this
Okay,
now?
look at this plane, guys. Do you remember any warplanes having bent wings like a seagull?
Yeah,
And I don't remember that. I don't. I don't remember a bent wing like that where it's bent forward.
yeah. You ever watched the show Ball Ball Black Sheep?
No.
Oh yeah, they flew them at the beginning of that show. You see them flying across the screen.
Yeah, I do not remember the wing shape like that ever. And I also don't remember the sharp angled of the cockpit. Like it would have been the cockpit and then it was straightened behind it, not angled up to the cockpit. Well, I can't talk. You know what I mean. Okay, now on to the ones that Splatter and Hero did not remember. Splatter remembered something similar, but not these.
Probably what I was talking about. The
Hey,
Ball
Super
Ball
Mario.
Black Sheep
Super
one.
Mario's in the chat. Super Mario, I did read your email. I just haven't had a chance to respond yet. I hope you're nice and settled.
If I can
now.
find you pictures of that, like I will show you.
No, I believe you. It's all right. Yes or no? Have you ever heard of World War II bouncing and highball bombs? Yes or no in the chat.
Oh yeah, how can I do that and that? I can't.
I don't know. It sounds ridiculous, but like I kind of, as you were saying it, I don't know. It felt like I was taking an update or something because I sort of remember it, but I don't really. A bouncing bomb or highball bombs.
Yep, bouncing bombs.
Yeah, no. I would say no.
FAP says no idea, unless he's talking about something else because the chat's talking about all sorts of stuff.
Chat gets in their own things.
I'm just looking for answers in the chat. If you have, yeah, I'm seriously concerned here. I cannot think of names of things. I may have to talk to my doctor.
You think it might have something to do with medication or something?
Maybe.
What are you trying to think of?
The condition, like I can think of a ton of conditions, like ADHD and stuff like that, but I can't think of the one I'm talking about, where things have to be just in the right place, or people will get upset.
ODD?
What does that mean?
Obsessive compulsive?
That's
OCD.
OCD.
Yeah,
You're
OCD.
wrong letter.
Yeah, OCD. Okay. If you have OCD, you would go insane inside StreamYard. This button on top of the thing is bothering me so much, and I don't have OCD. Rick Sanchez has heard of them. Never heard of them, Sandy. Says Tiny Squish. And the comments not working. Like I got to type them 3 times for them to work. That's true. The brain doesn't work very well at 5:30, but this is new for me. Mad Hatter's disease. What's that?
That's mercury poisoning.
But yes, I was looking for OCD. Just normal? Alright, well, it's been happening for me for a couple days. Maybe it is because of the sleep. Who knows? I don't remember these as pushing buttons.
Right there.
But it's only the names of things. That's so weird.
Like,
Fought off a werewolf, says really Greg. Alright, we can go on. I have 1 yes and all no's. And 1 possible update from Everjosh. Both of these bombs were airdropped from fighter jets, and both were intended to bounce across the water like a stone skipping on a pond. Have you ever heard of bombs that could do that? Skip across the water. Ever, Josh, since you're not sure?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like I sort of remember something like that, hearing about something like that, but it sounds so ridiculous. Like I would say no, but it kind of sounds familiar.
Gotcha. All right, I'm going to show you guys something towards the end, which isn't going to make sense.
yeah. Instantly take the update.
Jackie, I'm not ignoring you. I just have so much going on, I can't focus. All right, next.
Yeah. Some people have the center of attention syndrome.
The larger of the two was the bouncing bomb. The one that was called the bouncing bomb. That was called the Dam Buster, as Rick put in the chat. That's this one. There's another one. and another one. So we're going to get to them in a minute.
Oh, other
This
Greg
was-
said it before you did, I believe. Yeah.
Was it in a
This was-
movie or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you that's probably why I remember. I've probably seen it in a movie, something about it when I was a kid. And stuck.
This was cylindrical shaped, a literal drum shaped bomb. They were also larger than most of the highball bombs.
That's too funny.
Good, because I don't lie. Jackie says I believe you. Okay, go on.
I love it.
So how the dam busting bomb works. These cylinder bouncing bombs were designed for a specific invasion, to bust down dams in Germany. This gave the bombs and the mission the nickname Dam Busters. So the Dam Busters mission used these cylindrical dam busting bombs. Those several ton bombs bounced on the water.
Take a lot of practice at first to get them to go right.
I
Did
don't
they-
understand how they wouldn't just sink.
Did they come out like spinning? Like
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
they came
they
out
do.
spinning at a high rate of speed and hit the
Yeah,
water
see it
and
spins
fast
that
enough,
way.
Yeah, they
I
do.
could see it being possible, or but
Yeah. You see that on this demonstration there? It shows them spinning.
oh,
see
and then it hits the wall and drops down. I got you.
yeah. Does that make
Yeah.
sense if you look at it like that? Yeah.
Except it hits the wall. How does it not explode?
Yeah, unless it was set on a timer or something. But
Maybe.
Yeah. It
I don't know
must
if they had that back then, that technology to do that.
have to be. Yep.
All right, next. All right, so here's them carrying one and dropping one. And here's one in a museum.
Kind of rusted open.
There's some more pictures.
Are these ones that just never got deployed or whatever? That just
No, some of them are already exploded.
Yeah, I remember like I said before, the big wheel ones that would hit the beach in Normandy to blow up all the traps.
well, how are
See,
they
and
still intact?
that's bothering me because again, my grandfather's store on the beaches of Normandy. I've seen so many documentaries looking for him, and I got to tell you, I've never seen anything like this and never heard anything like this.
No.
I really believe these were not used in my reality. I truly believe that. We can go on. So this is one exploded. It's just the edge of it. Oh,
Oh,
all right.
you told me to
It's
go
fine.
on.
It's fine. Yeah, I didn't see you switch to this yet.
Oh, okay.
That's just showing you like the size. There's one that's exploded. They just found the end of one.
This guy's only 3'6", remember? Ah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. All right. So on the next one, it's the highball, which does the exact same thing. It's just a ball. You guys remember these? The highball bomb was originally a smooth, squashed ball shape, a ball with its top and bottom flattened out. They appear to have come in two sizes, but I couldn't find dimensions or weight showing this, just photos. And I'll show you the difference in a minute. All right, next slide. So here's men standing in front of one that did not explode, apparently. And then look how big that is. And then look how small the one that the diver found under the water.
Yeah. So they varied in size, obviously.
Obviously.
Wow. and
There you
depends
go.
on the size of the dam, I guess.
Oh no, this has got divots in it like a big golf ball.
Yeah. So shortly after the high ball was created, golf ball like dimples were added to increase accuracy, stability, and bounce. They were also given a backspin to increase distance.
Backspin to
Yep.
increase distance. That doesn't
Yep.
make sense,
I know.
especially for a golf ball. Whenever I get backspin, it stops. Like it decreases distance.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Well, this is the Allied forces using these, not the Germans. Yeah.
Right. No, 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 no. Yeah, not the Germans. No, this is the British that are using these.
Yeah. I was stuck on German because I was still thinking about the train buster things being the Germans. So my mind was
Oh
still
yeah.
stuck on Germans. And that's different. They use these big wheel things on the beach.
So like I said, these are all the ones that were found
Yeah.
underwater.
You'd think if they weren't powerful enough to, uh, destroy the shell of the bomb itself, how would that be powerful enough to destroy a dam? You know what I
I don't
mean? And
know.
it looks like it would have to be facing the certain direction. It would have to land and face a certain direction because it's all blown out on that bottom side of the circle. Uh,
Apparently.
I see what you're
I don't
saying.
know.
I agree with you.
It doesn't seem like it makes a whole lot of sense for like a good. I mean, like I'm not saying it didn't happen, but they probably weren't super successful at blowing up dams.
Don't know. Must be a bigger charge than you figure, though. It would have to be, right?
Yeah, maybe the water amplifies it or something.
Maybe. Your guess is as good as mine.
And yeah, it was a total guess, but
Bunker buster. I'm gonna look that up and see exactly what that says.
Good morning, Karen. Okay, let me see. Give me a minute. I'm still writing Karen's name down.
Oh,
Here we
no.
go. Okay. These bombs were designed by Sir Barnes Wallis for the British Royal Air Force. He also designed the Tall Boy and the Earthquake or Grand Slam bombs. And while there is no record of the USA using his bombs,
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Oh, okay.
so really quickly, this is the Earthquake bomb called the Tall Boy, or
Wow.
the Grand Slam, excuse me. I didn't know there was a bomb that big. I just
There's
wanted
a
to
tall
share
boy
it.
and there's a grand slam. That's
I knew
huge.
about the Tall Boy. I didn't know about the Grand Slam, which was
Wow.
interestingly was the first bomb ever created meant to miss its target because it exploded in multiple. It got by missing the target. It hit multiple targets at once.
Like a cluster bomb.
Yes.
yeah, which would make sense because the Grand Slam you get 4 runs, whereas a home run you just get one. If you drop the bomb in the middle of the field and there's people on all 4 bases, you get them all. But,
Yep.
yeah, nice.
I don't know baseball, so I'm Canadian.
Baseball was fun when I was a kid.
You were a kid?
One time, long time ago. I'm old
Bah,
now.
bah. Sorry. A
You're fine.
kid to me has always been a goat. When I was a child, I didn't want anybody to call me a kid. I was like cursed back. Don't call me that. I'm not a goat.
Hello again, Morgan. The U.S. Air Force did use the technique using regular torpedo-shaped bombs. They would drop them on ships in the same bouncing fashion. Guys, how did they make regular bombs? You know, like the ones we just saw, bounce. Anyone?
Don't know.
How'd they do it? How did they make them bounce with the little fins on the back in a regular bomb torpedo shape?
Oh, I can see those
How did,
balls of the tubes bouncing and skipping across the water, but I can't picture one of those big bomb-shaped bombs. No.
yeah, exactly. But they did. Hop, skip, and sunk.
No, that's not right.
Testing the
they would
new
have,
skip bomb.
Mm.
Sorry.
yeah, they would have to be like, like flying like super close to the surface of the ocean or whatever,
You're
and
gonna say it.
shoot the bomb out at as fast of a speed as they're going, probably, or uh, pretty close in order to get it, any kind of
Strikes the
accuracy.
water on its side.
Oh yeah, we need this video. So wait till Josh is done.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Go
Oh,
back.
Yeah, I'm done.
Just go back because we're gonna start over when he's done.
Okay. I was listening to Josh, but I just wanted to get ready. That's all.
Oh, yeah, I was done. That's all I'm saying is they just have to be like super close to the surface and shoot the bomb out at the same speed that they're flying
It would take
in order for it
practice.
to really
It would definitely
make it
take
skip
practice. Don't you think?
across the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it would just sink straight down or make a big splash and crash the plane.
And I was also saying on World of Warplanes, I've actually done that to ships, so I've experienced that on the game. Have
Oh,
you ever played World of
yeah,
Warplanes or World of Warships?
yeah. I've never played that game. I was just thinking, scientifically speaking, how it's like skipping a rock. You know what I mean? Like you keep
Exactly.
your arm
Yeah.
low and just skipping the rock, but you're standing still. The plane's moving fast, so you have to shoot it out
I
the
could
same.
see that with that tube type and the ball type, but the regular bomb shape, that doesn't make any sense to skip like that.
No,
It's illogical. But the ball, obviously, it's round. It's gonna bounce around for a little minute or two. And the tube one is also like roundish, right? So yeah, I don't know.
yeah, that's all I was saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna play the video.
Strikes the water on its side. Much like a stone, the water pushes back and allows the bomb to bounce.
Right.
Although it typically only does this around 3 or 4 times before the bomb loses its energy and falls into the sea. As long as you're lined up like a T, the bomb should bounce right into the hull of the target, giving you a hit. Strikes the water on its
That's
side.
it.
Much like a stone,
So that's them using the regular torpedo style.
Yeah, the tube type, right? Yeah, that was the regular
That torpedo type.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't look like it here. That looks like tube type here.
No, he's talking about the United States. The United States only used the
the
torpedo
water
shape.
pushes back and allows the bomb to bounce. Although it typically only does this around 3 or 4 times before the bomb loses its energy and falls into the sea. As long as you're lined up like a T, the bomb.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Oh, there! Look at that.
Yeah, bouncing bombs on water. Skip bouncing.
Yeah, that would take a skill. A certain pilot could only do that. Not every pilot in a plane, I'm sure.
Yeah, right. That would be hard.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of
sure.
practice to get it just right.
It's wild.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's it. Are any of these World War II trains or bombs a Mandela effect for you? Or is it just history I missed learning about? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And that's it, guys, for that one. The one I really wanted to cover, I did not get done, so I'll be saving that for the weekend.
Oh.
I will be having a show with Ray. Ray wants to cover orphans in movies and television and photography and other things.
Am I invited to that one? I think I am, right?
Yeah. So that'll be Thursday night. And then we'll see you back here Saturday night. Is there anything you guys want to say before I do shout outs?
What time is it? What time is Ray's show on Thursday?
I think it's 10 unless he changed it.
Oh, darn. Because I was thinking I might be might volunteer to be interviewed for the Flat Earth Round Earth.
Oh, we're not doing
Thing.
that. We're not doing that one.
Oh,
That's
that's a
not
different. Oh,
now.
that's a different one. Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just saying, but yeah, I work Thursday, so
It might be round, but it's not a sphere.
yeah.
But no. Ray was saying he wanted to do a show like that. He didn't
Oh, I
choose
gotcha.
when.
Oh, well, in that
Yeah,
case,
one
yeah.
day.
If it's on a weekend, I might be interested in doing that because I'm open minded. Like I don't know either way, but like I'm willing to
It's not going to be on a
entertain.
weekend because he
No,
wants me to be there and I can't do that because I have my
oh,
shows.
I gotcha. Damn.
Okay.
Oh well.
Check
Anyway,
this out, timed out. What do you mean timed out? What's timed out?
I don't know. Oh,
I
sometimes it gets
saw
timed out in chat if someone's bad.
time to yeah.
who's timed out.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I didn't time anybody out.
You want to
I
show this,
don't know.
Daddy?
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do the show this and show. I kept saying we were going to show that merch again.
Oh yeah, the merch too. But yeah, but I wanted to show those airplanes that you didn't see before. But I got them. I already got ready to go here. If you want to.
Am I gonna? Is this a video?
No, it's the beginning of a 1976 TV show,
Oh
so it should be fine, right?
no, but it's fine. I'm already getting a copyright for TLC.
So I got it cut in half at least. So
Just mute it.
I'll mute it. Yeah, I don't need. Oh, it already is. Yeah. I
Okay.
just want to show you to see the airplanes that you didn't see before. That's all. But I
Yep.
recognize them right off the bat from this year's show. Here you go. See?
Yeah, I see, but I don't remember planes like that. I
There
do not remember them.
you go.
Yeah, I don't
What's
remember them shaped like like a boomerang or seagulls.
oh
All right, I did send you other stuff in Messenger. I forget.
Okay.
I bumped it. Of the Seinfeld logo for that you were supposed to show for Jackie that I
That's right.
covered with the Teresa covered, and then the merch thing again.
Okay. Oh, well, go back. Go away.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, but I thought you'd be interested to see that because I just said because I remember that as soon as you showed that plane, like bang, that popped into my head. Blah blah black sheep.
I got you.
Showing my age. You see.
well, I remember like it was probably maybe 6-8 months ago. I decided I wanted to watch the X-Files again. And I started from season 1, episode 1 or whatever, and at the very beginning of that episode, like right after like within the first like 5 minutes or whatever, like she had to get on a plane to go meet somebody or whatever, and the planes had the engines underneath the wings like they should have been, like they weren't way out in front. And I was like, oh crap, that's crazy. Like that was the first time I'd seen that in a long time. And so I remembered that, and then I went and checked on it a couple weeks later, and I couldn't find that clip. But like she still took off in the airplane, but there was a perfect shot of the wings just being directly under, or the engines being directly under the wings. And then I checked it like 2 weeks later, and
Yeah,
it was
where
gone.
they should be.
It was ridiculous. So if anybody
Yeah.
like the X-Files, go back and watch it. I think it's still on Netflix, but go and watch like the first 5 minutes of the first episode, season 1, and see if you can see it. But yeah,
Okay, that's a good one. Got to check
Yeah.
that out. Yeah.
I'm still waiting to find out what Rick Sanchez meant by look and then timed out. Also, Oiler Greg, have a great night, who says later Mandela Gators. But Pushing Buttons also shared a link if you want to play it. It says in the chat, timestamp is 4444, and it's the best footage of Bigfoot in East Texas.
He's down there now too. He's everywhere.
Yeah, if you want to click on that and show it.
Okay, well I got this ready to go for you though. First of all, you want
All
to
right,
give
we'll do that first. That's fine.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that missed it, I said, because this was requested by Lil Cam 51, if you guys want it, I'll add it to the merch store. It's a flesh shirt. I'm sure also you could also make it a flesh mug.
and the flesh
But,
has been in all the flesh colors.
Yeah. Well, those are some flesh skin tones in the word flesh, and then you can get it in any color, t-shirt or sweatshirt. If I add it to the store, because I'm still making the store, so.
can you get the actual color of the sweatshirt in those colors that are in the logo?
I don't know. It depends on the store.
Mm.
I don't know.
That's
I mean,
get
I'm sure
all
they'll
of
have a
those.
tan.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll have a brown or a tan or something.
What's the
But
deal with Seinfeld?
it would probably be better to have a color that's slightly different, so that way the colors in the logo stand out.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Like,
except
still
the
get
one letter. Like if you get the color of the sweatshirt that's the same color as the one letter, like it just disappears. That probably wouldn't work.
yeah, but it does have like a darker line around it, so it should still
Oh.
stand out.
Yeah.
But we covered this before. Seinfeld, the triangle for the dot. Unless Jackie saw something different, I don't know. But that's what we covered before.
I don't know.
Was the we don't remember the upside down triangle. Like I said, Teresa found that a long time ago, like 2019, 2018.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. It looks kind of weird, but I can't say one way or another if it's right.
I know,
or
me
wrong.
either. It looks fine to me, but I don't know. It does seem weird. Why triangle? It makes no sense to be anything.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I would say like I'm leaning more towards the no than the yes, but
It should be like a circle because it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
yeah, just a
signify
normal dot.
anything. Yeah. Okay, that's enough
Alright,
of that
well,
now.
That's it for everything, actually. Oh no, you're gonna play Pushing Buttons video.
Yeah, I was gonna check out pushing buttons thing. Remember? Yeah.
So timestamp
Check out, that didn't
4444.
sound right. I didn't mean it like that.
It's okay. I think he understands.
In the chat. I got to move it over, I guess.
Super Mario's first for Ray's show tonight. Yay! It's tonight. Wait a minute. Isn't it
What?
tomorrow night?
I don't
It
know.
should
I
be
thought
for
I saw
Thursday.
that it was tomorrow night or tonight, but
What? It's supposed to be Thursday night. If it's tonight, I'm changing it.
yeah,
It's supposed to be
I would
Thursday
check
night.
because when I seen it, I'm like, damn, she's doing a show tonight and tomorrow night. That was the first thing I thought when I saw it. So
Yeah, unless Ray changed it, but I can't. I told him I can't do Wednesday. He said Thursday or Friday. I said Thursday.
yeah, I checked that.
I need a break. I mean, I've done a show Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
I need a break. No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I did a show with Ray on Friday. So I did a show every single day. I need a break, a day of nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, right. And another 12 hours sleep.
Yeah, I can't.
but the 4 is 4444, wasn't it? Yeah.
4444. The font is off. It's not normal. The font looks okay to me. It's just the triangle. Oh, have a good night, Jackie. Jackie's actually going to go to sleep. I don't know what time it is there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I messed up. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I think I just recently checked into what time it is, difference from Eastern to Australian time. And I think I remember finding 13 hours, but I can't ever remember if it's forward or backwards. So
Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. 13.
13-hour
again?
time difference. 13-hour time difference between here and Australia.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's
But
tomorrow. Right now it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's 13 hours forward or 13 hours backwards. I'm terrible with that. I've always been that way with time zones. I still
So
have
it's
to
either
think about it.
1 or it's 7. No, 8. 1 or 8. Oh my God, it's almost 6. So it's either 2 or 9. No, 2 or 2 or. Oh my gosh, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 or 5. Wow. Yeah. So it's either 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Oh no,
In the
1300.
morning or
Good Lord, no, 13. So it's either 4 or 6. Or 3 or 7. Oh my God. 5 or 7. It's 5 or 7 tomorrow.
Okay, I got
Jackie,
this
what
ready to
time
go
is
here,
it?
Sandy.
Jackie, what time is it?
I think it's behind actually because when you start at midnight, it's like noon. It would be like 11 in the morning there if it was 13 or 11, 10, actually 9 in the morning. I don't know.
It's
Okay, there
almost
he
8
is.
o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. So it's 14 hours difference.
Oh, I was close. So 8 o'clock
14
p.m.
hours forward. Yeah, so it's almost 8 p.m. Jackie's time. And it's almost 6 a.m. here.
Yes.
Okay, we see him there, right here. I'll play it.
All right,
now.
yep. So 444, this is from Pushing Buttons. We're looking for
The
Bigfoot.
best pieces of footage that we've been able to get our hands on to show you guys. This is a legit Sasquatch that was recorded on a trail cam. And if you look closely, you can even see the gray on his beard. You can make out his nose and his facial features. Right now, it's just walking through the woods, throwing trees around. Check out that gray beard. You can see pieces of it right there, but you're going to keep watching. You're going to see most of his face. There he goes. Look at his nose. I say this is easily a 8 through 9 footer. This was recorded in East Texas.
Wow, look at
This
Where
is a
are his
legit
eyes?
Sasquatch, you guys. Look how wide the shoulders are. Check him out.
wow.
Why is
Florida
he moving
continues to be the
much?
That was interesting.
It was, but he was just like standing there, slightly moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's throwing trees. I don't see him throwing trees.
No, it didn't show that. No.
That is weird though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd seen that video before, but I couldn't quite picture where his head was and his shoulders were, and
His face is
because that
just
branch
above
was
here.
coming
It
across.
shows up just a bit.
Yeah, I couldn't get oriented with it. It looked like a giant gorilla or ape or something, but
The
I
bigger
couldn't
Been
see
screen,
what
able
they were
to get
talking
our
about with
hands
it.
on
better
to
it
show
is.
you guys. This is a legit Sasquatch that was recorded on a trail cam.
But how's the
And if
trail
you look
cam let us
closely,
zoom in? That's just
you can
weird
even
to
see
me.
the gray on his beard. You can make out his nose and his facial features. Right now, it's just walking
Trail
through the
cams don't
woods,
zoom; they just do
throwing
one
trees
shot, don't
around.
they?
I think he's
Check
sitting
out that
down
gray
and we're
beard.
seeing
You
the
see, you
side
see
of him.
pieces of it right there, but you're gonna keep watching. You're gonna see
Yeah,
most
there's
of his face.
face
There he
right there.
goes. Look at his
Yeah, I
nose.
think you're right.
Pause.
Where's his eyes?
His eyes
Yeah,
are
I
behind
think
the
he's
branch.
I think he's facing
There's his
facing to
nose
the
right
right.
here. You see? And a big Fu Manchu mustache and beard.
So his eyes are like black.
His eyes are being covered by this branch right here.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was the backside of him. I thought he was facing the other direction,
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
and like his eyes would be like facing the other direction,
I say
parallel,
this
like right
is
behind where
easily
that red
a
stick
8 through 9 footer.
His eyes are a little bit above the branch now, but still there. And I see his big
Interesting.
nose right here.
This was recorded in East Texas. This is a legit Sasquatch, you guys. Look how wide the shoulders are. Check him out.
I think he's like staring at him and trying to
Florida
stand
continue.
still to not be noticed.
Yeah. Anyway, that was cool.
Very
Huh.
good. Thank you, Pushin'.
Nice.
All right, it's time for shout outs.
Yeah, it's got to be the best footage. I agree with that. Yeah.
It is. I agree. All right, here we go. Guys, please don't forget to hit the like button before you go. We have Splatter, of course. We had Noel, of course. We had Everjosh, of course. And we had Sagar Mandela Effect tonight,
Of course.
Of course.
of course. And we had Parody Mike, Noise Guru, Kimberly F., Tiniest Squish Sarah Pagey, Travis Joe, Alex Jones is Shilling, Vitamins, Jim DTX, Wheeler Greg, Pushin' Button 62, Red Storm, Angels Don't Fall, Graffiti Tattooed, Neo Freak 91X, In the Studio, Wendy B, Chicago Cubby Bear, Blue Pac Man 13, Chow Fun, Blue Riders DG, Curiouser and Curiouser, Huberts, Truth Lover, Tales Told in the Dark, Bombshell 75, Lenda, Go Kart Bob, Ken's F Caravan Life, Voy, Maria, Rodney Letman, Mustard Seed of Faith, LVK, Joe Monk, Fast Hemi, Timothman, Bomber, Paramarv, FAP, Dean HD, Chris Teen, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Ben, Drygorg Spellweaver, Ryogami Mikado, Christine Lynn, Heart Earth, Rick Sanchez, Super Mario Bros. 3, Sadly Karen, and Isabella Live 2.0. If I didn't say your name, please say hi really quickly.
Yeah.
And also, thank you so much again to Pushin' Button 62 for the donations so that I can get cigarettes after the show. Thank you so much. Because it's the middle of the night and there's no, well, 6 a.m. is still the middle of the night because the stores aren't open,
Oh, okay.
even though the sun is coming out, but the
And
store
buying the
isn't
flesh
open
piece
yet.
shirt, right?
Huh?
Didn't he buy the pre-order the sweatshirt too?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
that was his pre-order for the flesh shirt.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
No, that was his pre-order, the donation
Uh,
for the flesh shirt.
nice.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We will see you Saturday night. I'm going to be on Ray's Thursday. I'm going to double check that. If it said Wednesday, it's changing to Thursday night. And
I'll check.
yeah, so oh, you're going to go check for me?
I can check right now. I got my other computer in front of me right over here, so I'll just go to YouTube and look. Okay. That's us live.
I can also just view my channel live. There we go.
Yeah. Can we go live? How do I?
No, it's scheduled for 4:10. That's Thursday. It's 4:09 now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's scheduled for Thursday. Thank goodness.
Okay.
I thought Ray changed it on
You
me.
keep
That
me.
would have been
Nope.
horrible. Oh,
It
Josh,
usually shows up, but it didn't show up for me this time. Like right off the bat, like boom, it's right there. Okay, here we go.
pushing buttons. You left comments, right? You said he chatted with you about your video, but
What happened, Sandy? You disappeared. Pushing buttons, something.
could you hear me, Josh?
Yeah, I heard you.
That was you going out, Splatter.
Oh, weird. How come?
I don't know, but every time you say that I go out, 9 times out of 10, I'm still here.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. He said I guess, in his chat. So in your chat, he was chatting about the video.
Oh, what? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I guess go check your live chat. But
Oh,
yeah,
in my life, yeah, I have to do that
yes, go check it.
after.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you if you're watching on X and Rumble, because I know people are watching because there's more people than there are in YouTube. So thank you so much if you're watching on X and Rumble. If you're on Rumble, leave a comment. If you're on X, reply to the video. That way I can say hi to you. And if you want to join the chat next time, come on over to YouTube to Sandy Diva Mandela Effects. That's where the live chat is that we've been showing on screen all night. And that's it for
Very
After
active.
Dark, episode 71, part 2.
Very active.
You guys want
cat. Yep.
you guys want to say goodnight before we leave? Oh, in this chat, he's got messages for you about the video in this chat.
Okay.
In other words, go back and read this chat.
All right. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I haven't been able to see the chat all night, or since on my phone. So yeah, I'll definitely go and check. That'll be easier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll take a few minutes for the chat to populate after we end the show, but it'll be back because I'm not going to edit any copyrights out, which there will be tonight. So I don't edit them out. That way the chat stays intact. All right, guys.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'll check it out like during the Jeff song that gets stuck in my head every time you play it at the end of the show. Like
I'm sorry.
I can't stop singing it for like 2 hours after your show. But anyway.
I found it.
See, I think that's a compliment to Jeff. That's a compliment. Yeah.
But I like Friends though. That's the bad thing is I like Friends. Like I liked watching Friends. I like that show. So.
And that's why I like thinking of it as the irony of watching your friends on YouTube. It's even more fun that way.
I like the first couple of seasons, and that was it.
That's funny.
No problem, Pushing. And thank you, Pushing. Again. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Get some rest. I'll see you on Ray's show on Thursday. And then we'll see you again Saturday night. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
No, wrong one. We almost started the show all over again.
No, not yet.
Could you imagine? All right, good night, everybody.
Smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube, smash the tube. Turn the strap off, 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 please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I'm telling you now for the 100th time. To change the channel, this show is a crime. Why must we watch Friends? 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 That laugh track is so annoying to me. They wouldn't need it if the show was funny. Why must we watch Friends? 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 There's so much better ways to spend my day than watch TV sing down a cat so smelly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?